Talking. Yeah. Oh, go. Got it. Okay. Hi, I'm Cassie Harris, and I am the CFT area field rep. And I represent the area from Santa Maria all the way down to Long Beach. And I put a couple links in the chat. There's 3 links in the chat. The first is a member benefits brochure, and this is the 2023-24 member benefits brochure. It gets updated every year as vendors drop on and off. And what I'm going to do is I took that brochure and I created a slideshow out of it. Everything that I say and everything that I go over in the slideshow is in that brochure. And also I put 2 other links, a link to the AFT.org/member benefits, and then the unionplus.org member benefits. There's a few other websites that you could access your member benefits through, but these are the ways in which you could recoup your union dues. I think there's a way. I mean, the reason why I'm a member of my union is because I know it's the only organization that cares about my salary and benefits. It's the only one advocating for public education, fully funding public education. I know it's the only organization that cares about teachers and educators and cares about what happens in the classroom. That's why I'm a member of my union. But some people like to say, okay, well, how else can I get money back from the union, because it does cost to pay into the union. This is a way to recoup some of those dues that you pay monthly. Not only that, this is a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't work for any of the companies listed. There may be a better deal out there through your Costco membership. Sometimes it's the same, right? So if you're a member of another organization, they may have the same discounts to theme parks as AFT, or it could be better. So I encourage you to be a wise shopper. I'm just introducing you all of the ones that AFT, as well as AFL-CIO has bargained on behalf of you. So in the same way, the Part-Time Faculty Association of Allen Hancock Community College bargains for your salary and benefits. AFT, American Federation of Teachers, bargains with all of these other organizations to give you discounts on things that you may already be buying. So this is a way for you to just recoup some of those monthly dues that you pay, or just to get money back in your pocket. So I'll repost them throughout the conversation, because sometimes as people join Zooms, they don't see the previous chat. And I meant to plug in my headphone because I like to talk into my headphone. That way I feel like I'm not shouting. Let me plug in my earpiece. That way I feel like I'm not shouting. Ah, there I go. Normally it picks up a better microphone too. All right. Yes, I'm going to get into that. Carrie asked a great question. Is CFT a part of AFL-CIO for Union Plus? Yes, it is. However, when you access Union Plus, it's a nationwide organization. And so you would elect that you are a card-carrying member of AFT, American Federation of Teachers. And I'll get into that in just a couple slides. So let me start now here's the difficulty with sharing my screen and presenting at the same time. Sometimes I can't see the chat and I can't see people's reactions. So if you fall asleep, way to go. Please bear with us. I have no idea if you're sleeping. But if you aren't sleeping and you're engaged, let me see if I could do this. I should be sharing this screen. Is this what? Give me a thumbs up if you could see the slideshow. Can you?
It looks good from here.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm going to see if I could change this to a different view so you don't feel like that. That might help. Okay.
It looks good.
Great. So this presentation is done over Zoom because we wanted to make it available for most of our part-time faculty. We know that you travel and are on the road, or some of you are on your way to class right now to teach. And we could replicate this again. I could come and do this in person at the Know Your Contract, but this is the first time I've done this in a long time. I normally do it at orientations as kind of, another reason to join. So we could add this into our orientation program as well. It pays to be a member. I just want to add that disclaimer. I do not offer personal investment advice. I am not a qualified licensed investment advisor. I am a rank and file teacher who helps collective bargaining agreements, and I'm a research tier local. So Carrie asked a question, and I skipped ahead. Let me see if I could go back. Carrie in the chat said, when you join, is CFT a part of AFL-CIO? Yes, it is. So when you join the Part-Time Faculty Association of Allen Hancock College, you're also joining, you're under the umbrella of CFT and your Central Coast Labor Council, which is all under the umbrella of the California Labor Fed, AFL-CIO, and AFT. So you're technically joining 6 other organizations when you join this organization. So there's 2 main websites that you're going to access your benefits from. In order to access your benefits from the Union Plus, you just need to know that you're a member of AFT 6185. They're going to ask you to create a login on the unionplus.org, and you want to say that you are a member of the American Federation of Teachers. That's what AFT stands for, even though we represent more than just teachers. In fact, I think we represent nurses, we represent custodians, librarians, we represent professionals. So we are a union of professionals. Not only, you just need to know that last number, 6185. If you're going to access your benefits from the aft.org/member benefits website, you create an account and a login, you register, and you need to know your member ID. If you don't know your member ID, I encourage you to email Carol. Carol has access to AFT Connect, which is the database where everybody has their own membership ID, and it's going to start with CA, which is California, right? It means that you're a member of California, and then it's going to have a bunch of numbers afterwards. Joan raised her hand.
I know who Carol is, but other people might not know or know how to contact her.
That's right. So what I could do is I will put her email in the chat so that we can, let me stop sharing for a minute so that you don't have to read my emails, but we could put her email in the chat so that you can email Carol. She works in your office. Let's see if I could copy. Nope. Let's copy the email.
Why don't you keep going and I'll find her address and I'll put it in the chat while you go ahead.
That's great too. I'm almost there. So you could email Carol if you don't know it. And right now we only have 5 people on, right? Or is there more people that I'm not?
Looks like it.
Okay. Getting back to my PowerPoint presentation. And I share screen.
Good.
First thing you'd like to know is because we are an educational organization, we represent teachers, you could access scholarships. Every member, AFT members and their dependents are eligible to apply for union-sponsored scholarships towards post-secondary education. So that's the AFT Robert G. Porter Scholars Program. And then there's also a Union Plus Scholars Program through the AFL-CIO. Since 1991, this program has awarded more than 5.4 million to union members and their households who want to begin post-secondary education. There's also student debt clinics. So if you go to aft.org/debt clinics, or you could email debtclinic@aft.org, you can learn about all the ways in which you can use federal or underused federal programs that help student loan borrowers lower their monthly payments and sometimes get their debt forgiven. So I qualified for public service loan forgiveness, and I had, as well as the Apple program, which doesn't exist anymore, even though we're trying to work on that. Those are ways in which your debt can be forgiven. Personal loans. So you could take control of your financial future if you need to consolidate high interest credit cards or revolving debt. You could use with a personal loan that features no hidden fees and one predictable monthly payment. Excuse me. There's free identity theft, fraud resolution services. So in the event you've experienced identity theft or resulting fraud, you can receive a free 30-minute consultation with a professional fraud resolution specialist. You can learn how to restore your identity to good credit, protect yourself against further fraud, and communicate with creditors and collection agencies. You also get 25% off attorney's fees as well if with a free initial consultation with your attorney. There's a credit union through AFL-CIO. It's AFL-CIO-EFU.org, and you can access the American Federation of Credit Union. There's credit budget counseling. If there's a confidential financial guidance, you could get started with free customer credit counseling as well. And this is partnered through Money Management International.
Cassie, could you go back to the previous slide?
Yes.
About the credit union.
All of this is in that pamphlet. So if I go through the slides too quickly, there's a PDF with all of this information on it.
I want to make sure I get this down on my notes here. Okay, thanks.
This is the credit counseling and budget counseling. There's a credit card, aftcard.com. If you have poor credit, has no annual fees, including a special safety net feature in the event of layoff, disability, strike, or a natural disaster. There's 3 credit card options that AFT members can apply for. Legal services. People always ask me, can I talk to a lawyer? And I will say it depends, right? If it's a personal matter, you can get there's 2 levels of legal savings. There's a prepaid legal plan with full coverage on a wide range of services, or there's free access to a discount legal plan that includes a half-hour consultation. Dental. unionplus.org/dental, you could save 20 to 50% on everything from routine visits to major dental procedures with one of the largest national dental networks. Save on routine care, including exams, cleanings, fillings, as well as major work, root canals, crowns, and dentures. In addition to dental savings, the Advantage Plan offers discounts on chiropractic services, alternative medicine, podiatry, and diabetes supplies. And this is accessible on the unionplus.org. So you just need to know that you're a member of AFT and 6185. There's vision services discounts. You could save on eye care with the choice of 2 levels of insurance plan. They provide vision coverage for lower out-of-pocket costs, plus a free discount on vision plan. Hearing. So save an average of 66% off hearing aids at providers near you, plus get a free hearing exam, a free follow-up care, and free charging station or free batteries. There's prescription discount card, unionplus.org/RX. You could print, email, or text your free prescription card and save up to 80% off most brand name and generic drugs. Free trauma counseling in the event that there is a traumatic incident, either at your school or something else, whether it's domestic violence, aggravated assault, sexual assault, or mass shooting or terrorism. If you are infected, injured, or traumatized by a disease during a major disaster, there's trauma counseling. It says dental, but that's not the correct website. I could put it, it's in the, it's on the PDF that I sent out. The coverage extends to your workplace. Also, if you're traumatized by being bullied, harassed, or threatened, or if you're experiencing a secondary trauma, witness a violent act, or contract an infectious disease. If you are unsure whether your incident qualifies, we encourage you to just file a claim for services. Medical alert monitoring systems. You could go to aft.org/lifestation. There's a 1-800 number. Whether you're a caregiver of a loved one or you want to make sure that you have quick access to help if needed, LifeStation, AFT has partnered with LifeStations. It has a suite of medical alert technology that could help. All nationally recognized, this is a nationally recognized provider that sends help with the push of a button within minutes. LifeStation provides AFT members with an exclusive discount on 24/7, 365-day emergency monitoring. You can choose from in-home or mobile solutions that fit your family needs. And that was a typo there. Social wellness media wellness check. This is partnered with Life Brand to offer members 25% savings on the ability to quickly review and, if desired, remove old social media posts that may not reflect your current life situation. Life Brand is really important if you're trying to interview for a job, right? And you haven't gone over your social media posts. You could have some posts on there that are not reflective of your current lifestyle. So Life Brand lets users review potentially troublesome posts from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. The system scans the text, emojis, images, video, and sound, and then you could delete or edit or flag the post to ensure your social media profiles are accurate representation of you. I highly recommend everyone take advantage of this. I think Jeff Freitas, our president, did this, and he was quite surprised by some of the things that were flagged, because he just was, posting simple things on his life, of him out. And some of the things can be, you're not really sure what would be sensitive to some groups of organizations and others, or things taken out of context. Lots of people access this right now. If you subscribe to AT&T Wireless, you could call them today and give this code. Sometimes you need to log in and create register and create a login in order to access your benefits. The code right here is all you need, 350884, and you could save 15% right now on your monthly service charge for qualified AT&T wireless plans. You could save up to $10 per line on unlimited premium plans and save up to 20% on eligible accessories and get up to $50 in activation and upgrade fees waived. This savings is from AT&T, the only nationwide unionized wireless carrier. It's available to you and existing AT&T customers, so you could go online and download a coupon and take it to an official AT&T store. So if you have this code, they should be able to honor it for accessories in the store as well. Cashback shopping. unionplus.org/cashback. They are partnered with this organization called Be Frugal. It's an app. You earn cash back and stack coupons at over 5,000 online retailers when shopping with Be Frugal. I've not taken advantage of this, but I really want to try. I want to see what you could access. I'm going to write a note to myself. Dell Computers. Dell Computers, AFT.org. You could get 10% off select computers, Dell monitors, accessories through the special members only link to Dell.com. I purchased multiple Dell computers using 10% off. Dinner time. Dinner time is very similar to those meal planning solutions. So you could have some stress-free happiness at your dinner table. I know a lot of you are on the road, and dinner time is a stressful, just deciding what to eat. It can be a very stressful event in your home. It's an incredible, powerful meal planning solution built to satisfy your tastes and your budget and your lifestyle. AFT members get a free month trial, and then they receive a 40% discount. You could save time, money, and enjoy healthy, delicious meals that hopefully your whole family will love, or your house. Office Depot and Office Max. You could register for special savings on everything from classroom materials to office supplies, printers, accessories, and more. Once registered, savings are available online or in the store, and you get free overnight delivery on orders of $50 or more. Accidental death and dismemberment insurance. Let's sign up for it and hope you don't have to use it. This is for all AFT members, working and retired. They have a $5,000 accidental death and dismemberment policy paid for by the AFT for working members if a covered injury or death occurs as a result of a workplace accident. The policy provides extra benefits. So this is that yellow card that is in the union office. We ask people to fill out. Fair share payers do not have this coverage. So we don't have fair share payers because of Janice. What we're saying is, in order for you to access this, you need to be a dues paying member, and you need to be fill out one of those forms. If your dependent changes, I encourage you to update that form. Maybe you are no longer divorced, you are no longer married to that person. I know somebody who accidentally died, and they didn't update their beneficiary card, and their second wife was very upset. The first wife was overjoyed. My screen sharing paused. Something happened. Let me resume share. Technology, let's stop share, start from the beginning. There it is. Now I need to minimize this.
There's a lot of good stuff here. I think people are going to like to hear about all this.
Yeah, I agree.
I was just about to buy a new computer, and I'm glad I waited a couple days. I'm going to get the discount.
Let's try this again. Here we are, share. All right, I think we were just talking about term life insurance policy. No cost term life insurance for new members. This is the first time AFT members are entitled to $5,000 of term life insurance covered with MetLife. It's for the first year after that, you have to elect to continue it. It's very low cost term life insurance. When I was in the classroom, I did pay for this. I think it was like $16 a month for me to have term life insurance policy. And it's a great benefit to you. For the first year of your membership, it's no cost to you. And then it automatically cancels unless you choose to continue it. Go back to the PowerPoint view. There we go. Yay, it works. Home insurance. I don't know about you, but I live very close to a burn area. And as a result, I was automatically dropped from my homeowner's insurance and I had to purchase a supplemental fire insurance plan. So I encourage you to investigate home and auto insurance. You could bundle it and save it, and they quickly compare multiple quotes. So you have auto and home insurance through farmerschoice.com/AFT benefits. We also have renters insurance. So you could save for renters from farmers insurance. That's if you are a renter. There's lots of break-ins that are happening right now, and I don't know if it's affected in your area, but we encourage you to protect yourself and your belongings. And if you have renter's insurance and your car is broken into, I believe that's covered. There's 2 different term life insurance, one that fits into your financial, there's life, term life, but there's also senior term life. So members and their spouses and domestic partners age 55 to 74 can get economically senior term life insurance that helps pay for final expenses and ensure kind of peace of mind. It's not available to Montana and Washington, but we don't live there. Disability income. Because we don't pay into state disability, we have to purchase our own disability. So make sure that you and your family can sustain a gap of income if there's a serious illness or accidental injury that prevents you from working. If AFT's disability income insurance plan helps you preserve your lifestyle if you suddenly cannot work due to a covered disability. I don't know if you have pets at home, if you're a cat lady or have a furry, or a dogter, a fur baby. You can insure every single one of those pets through pet insurance, unionplus.org/AFT pets. You could get peace of mind as a pet parent. They've partnered with Pets Best, a leading U.S. provider to offer pet insurance plans to AFT members. It reimburses you on veterinary bills when your dog or cat is sick or injured. If you travel, you could get hotel accommodations through Hilton with up to 12% off, or Wyndham, you could save up to 20% off at the Wyndham. You just need this code 800000297. Mortgage. Home buying is a great opportunity. I utilized this real estate program when I purchased my home. I got a $500 gift card back after closing. And I told them that I was a union member. I didn't actually go with this bank mortgage, but what they did was they matched the interest rate. And so sometimes if you share with them that you can access this discount through amalgamatedbank.com/AFT, they can match whatever interest rate they have. So it's a way to be competitive, or at least bargain for the best possible rate you can. You could save money on your home. Let's say you're facing foreclosure or mortgage issues. You can make a free call to the hotline staffed by a HUD-trained counselor. This is at unionplus.org/savemyhome. The program provides a nonprofit consumer credit counseling agency that's reputable source of consumer advice. Let's say you purchased a home or you're just moving from one to another. You can get discounts on moving van through North American Van Lines. And through Hertz Vans and truck rentals, you can get up to 25%. At Budget Truck, you could get up to 20% off local and one-way moves when you reserve it in advance. Auto buying. So you can receive a pre-negotiated upfront best market pricing on new cars and trucks without having to negotiate with the dealer. If you go through this unionplus.org/auto buying, I know multiple people who've used it. It takes the stress out of purchasing a new car. There's no cost to access the program, and you get a $100 rebate from Union Plus when you buy a union assembled vehicle.
My husband used this with his union and he got a great discount on a new truck. I mean, it was like, really? Wow. It was a lot.
I believe they just take the MSRP and add a small amount to it. So they take off all of the dealer fees. So it's a great negotiated deal. And that's the end of my presentation. I want to let you know that these all payments, these are just I'm not a financial advisor. AFT has numerous endorsed programs listed in this PowerPoint for which it receives expense reimbursements. All payment to the AFT are solely to defray the cost of administering AFT member benefits program where appropriate to enhance them. And if you have questions, you could go to AFT Plus at aft.org. There's a toll-free number there. Oh my gosh, went so quickly through that presentation. I can't believe it. I was worried that I was going to run out of time because there was 39 slides. And I was like, how am I going to get through 39 slides in 50 minutes? But no, we did it all.
Great job.
So
I'm
yeah.
wondering